Okay guys, what is up? It is me, BoneMiner22, and we're back in a video. And hey guys, okay, it appears to be that the volume is working very well. So, we're here in a video, and today we're going to be reviewing week 4 of the NFL, and I'm going to be giving you guys my predictions for week 5. So let's go into here, and let me actually write down. Would you know? I was in the middle of typing something when I was doing this. Yeah, I was in the. All right. All right. Hold up. Okay, so we're here, and I am trying to. Oh no. Okay. Okay, so we're here. I'm gonna be going over. I'm just writing down the damn scores because I did not put them on my notebook. Chiefs won 42-30. Wow, high scoring game there. Cowboys won. Cowboys score. Cowboys won 36-28. Okay. I knew it was around there, I just didn't know the exacts. Alright, here we go over here. Jaguars, Bengals, Bang. Man, I am a legend. I predicted that the Bengals would beat the Jaguars 24-21, and the Bengals beat the Jaguars 24-21. Man, I am a big, big, big genius. Alright. The Jets won. What was the Jets score? 24-21? 27-24. 27-24. Lions, Bears win 24-14, I believe. Chicago Bears score. Yep. Colts win 27-17, I believe. Indianapolis Colts score. Yep. Browns win 14-7, and anything all can do. Alright, I'm sorry, I'm a bit distracted. I'm just trying to figure a few things out in the moment. I'll never start off like this. I'm just a bit. Okay, so Washington won. The Washington Wild Cards win 34-31. Falcons score. Atlanta Falcons score. Oh, 34-30. Wow, that was a big difference. I'm really glad I got that. Bills won 40-0, which sounds like a made-up number. Here we go. Giants win 27-21. Let me make sure it was in overtime. Same with the Jets game. Okay. Cool. We got all of this rolling. We got the whole thing rolling. We got the whole thing up and rolling. All right, now let us. Sorry, I went on to my own account, which was very cool. Why is it saying the live one is right here, even though it's before the. All right, who cares? Whatever. It's all right. We're doing good. Found it. Be back in 5. Absolutely awesome. So here we are. We are going to start off this week by talking about the Jaguars at the Bengals. This was a very, very good game. I very much enjoyed watching this. This was really cool. This is also my predictions, and then we're going to go over here the real scores. As soon as I stopped streaming my last one, after I picked the Titans, I saw that Julio Jones and A.J. Brown were both out, and I immediately was like, oh, the Jets are going to win it. Jets are going to win it, man. So, yeah, I would have changed that if I had known. I also picked the 49ers because I thought the Seahawks were going to win, but I picked the 49ers just so that if the Seahawks did lose, then I could still be happy about something, the 49ers winning. So we're going here. Jaguars Bengals. This was a really good game. Joe Burrow looks really good. He's really good. I never really liked him. Wow. See, it's every single time I'm using my headset, it tries to shut it down. But anyways, yeah, the Joe Burrow is really good. I never really liked him, but that was because he didn't really have an O-line, so he couldn't really prove how great he was. So yeah, I like him a lot. I think he's great. And the Bengals defense, of course, is not great. But it's better than last year, which is surprisingly good. I thought it was going to be one of the last in the league. But Joe Burrow looks good, and yeah, the Bengals offense is just really, really good. It's the Bengals offense and the Chargers offense that are they're so fun to watch. And then the Jaguars offense, they were good. They looked good, but then they blew a 14-0 lead. They were up 14-0, and then they had the ball on the 1-yard line. And could have kicked a field goal, but they didn't. They tried to go for it and get the touchdown, and they didn't. So they could have been up 17-0. And then when the Bengals did that whole comeback thing, then they could have gone to overtime with the Bengals. So that's just the thing with the Jaguars is, Urban Meyers, he's a college coach, and he's playing in the big leagues now, and I don't think he's used to that, and he's got young guys, and I just don't think he's well equipped to be coaching in the NFL, because he's going to come across a lot of bumps in the road, and apparently some bumps in his pants, if you've seen the recent news. But yeah, I don't know what's going on with the Jaguars. They looked good against the Cardinals, then they blew that game. They had 19 points, and they were up on the Cardinals, and then they just let the Cardinals run all over them and go up 31-19. And then they were up here, could have been up 21-0 or 17-0, and they had a 14-point lead at halftime, and the Bengals came out of halftime and scored 2 touchdowns back to back. It's just, I don't know. This Jaguars defense is really not good. Shaquille Griffin is
Shaquille Griffin, it was a good pickup, but their defense is still trash. So I don't know where the Jaguars go from here. I think they're gonna get a win this season, maybe two. But I thought that the Texans were gonna be the worst team in the league after looking at them and after looking at the Jaguars. It's awesome. I thought the Jaguars were gonna be better than the Texans by a mile, but they're not. This it's pomegranate flavored. It tastes like a sweet wine. Ah, okay. Okay. Then we got, oh yeah, Bengals won 24-21. I predicted they would win 24-21. Then here we got the Bills Texans. Now the Bills won 40-0. I said that they would win. Wait, no, we're not doing this. We're not going by the order on here. We're going by the order in my book. Titans Jets. I predicted the Titans would win 34-24, and they lost 27-24 in overtime against the Jets. What I'm going to do here, I'm going to find my record for this week. Last week it was 8-8, which was not good at all. Here we go. We got 1-0, 1-1, 1-2, 1-3, 2-3, 3-3, 4-3, 4-4. Oh Jesus. 5-4, 5-5, 5-6, 5-7, 6-7, 8-7. Okay, so I went 9-7. So I did better than. Yeah, it's still not great. 9-7. But of course, with the Titans, I did not know that A.J. Brown and Julio Jones were going to be out. As soon as I learned that, I knew the Jets were winning that. And yeah, the Lions game really surprised me there. And I thought the Seahawks were going to win. I just picked 49ers just because I wanted to have a little bit of happiness in my life if the Seahawks lost, you know. Make sure we're going good here. All right. Amazing. We are good. We are rolling. Okay, now let's move on to the Titans-Jets game. Yeah. So the Titans were down A.J. Brown and Julio Jones, and so basically they're just asking Derrick Henry to put this entire game on his back, which he has done before, but when you ask him to do it, there's when he gets a little bit no thank you. Doesn't like it. So, yeah, he can't do everything. Derrick Henry cannot do everything, and they learned that in that game. They let the Jets run all over them. Their defense is horrendous, and they let Zach Wilson have his first somewhat okay game of his career, and that is really not a cool move by the Titans because we don't want to give Zach Wilson confidence. He's with the Jets. He's going to be Sam Darnold, but 10 times worse. So Sam Darnold was like the only good thing on the Jets. I don't know why the fuck they let him go. Well, Adam Gase just ruined him. But yeah, so the Titans defense is trash. I mean, the Jets defense isn't good either. But the way they play this game, it's good. I don't think they're going to have another win for a while. Let's see what we got here. So we got next week, we got the Jets taking on the Falcons. Oh, okay. All right, never mind. And isn't it in another country? It's at like 9:30 in the morning. Who the fuck in America is waking? Let's look at this. Zach Wilson going up. Jets versus Falcons. Oh yeah, I was looking up. 9:30. Where? I like how it says at Atlanta Falcons. Yeah. Where is it? Is it in London? London. Returns to London? When the hell was the NFL ever in London? Anyways, Yeah, so it is in London. That's cool. What was the other game? Outside US. There was another one, I think, right? This is really not telling me. Okay, I guess we are, you know what we could do? We could just go here and go NFL schedule. And then we go to games, and then we go, here we go, week 5, then we got week 6. Let's just look for any unusual times. You know what I'm saying? Okay, okay, we're good there. Good there. Okay, we're good there. Here we go. What is this? What are these? November 20. What day is November 25th? Oh, Thanksgiving games. Thank God. That freaked me the fuck out. I didn't know what the hell was happening. That's going to be... Yo, Thanksgiving is going to be amazing this year. Bears at Lions. That's going to be a fun game to watch. Raiders at Cowboys. Bills at Saints. Wow, these are going to be some great games for Thanksgiving. Wow. It's going to be a good meal. It's going to be a good meal. Yo, Sunday Night Football. That's going to be fire. Okay. Do we really... Is it really not going to say? Oh, wow. These are all being determined for some reason. Okay. December 25th. Oh, Christmas football. Browns at Packers and Colts at Cardinals. Those are good games there. Alright. So... Really, though. When were the... Oh, I like the new thing that the NFL is doing. How instead of just having the playoff games on Saturday and Sunday, 3 on each day, they're doing 2 games on Saturday, 3 on Sunday, and then 1 game on Monday night, which I really, really like. I think that's really smart. Really smart. Really smart. Super Bowl is on February 13th. Wait. Oh, that's the day before my sister's birthday. Hell yeah. Okay. Well, we got a little bit distracted. No, because I want to figure out what NFL games in London this year. Who the hell's playing? Dolphins, Jaguars. Okay, Dolphins, Jaguars win. And what time? Dolphins, Jaguars. Wires. Why didn't it not say that? Why? Why didn't you say that on the thing? NFL schedule, and then you go here and you scroll down to week 6. Oh, it does say that. I just missed it. Okay. All right. That's all right. That's cool. That's cool that I scrolled all the way down. And then didn't even see it. So that's cool. So let's go over Lions Bears. I was surprised with this one. I thought the Lions were going to pull off a win. They held the Ravens to almost beating them, and then the Bears looked like absolute flaming garbage. A&W root beer. They look like flaming hot piles of garbage. And so I thought that the Lions would be good with beating the Bears, but they were not. Their defense struggled. Jared Goff with this whole takeaway thing. I don't know what's going on. He's looking almost as bad as Zach Wilson. Week 1, he looked good. You know, week against the Packers, he looked good for the first half of the game, but yeah, Jared Goff is just not good. And yeah, the Bears, Justin Fields finally having a good game, and I predicted the Lions would win 21-20. The Bears won 24-14. Then here we got the Colts-Dolphins game. I predicted that the Dolphins would win 21-17. I thought they would put up a fight. They put up a fight against the Raiders, and the Raiders are much better than the Colts. And so I thought that the Dolphins would win. Jacoby Brissett looked not good, And it's a battle of what we thought were two really good defenses, but then Carson Wentz blew through this Dolphins defense. And Carson Wentz is a good quarterback when he's not trying too hard. When sometimes he tries too hard, he's too physical, and then he gets hurt. He's done that 17 times already. And when he's not doing that, he's a good QB. He missed some key throws in that game, but he looked very good. I like the Colts. I think based on their record, which I put them at 0-4 here. I think based on their record here, I think they're better than their record. Same with the Minnesota Vikings. I think they're much better than their record shows. And yeah, I think the Colts are still contenders for the AFC South. I think, because the Titans. I mean, the AFC South is the NFC East. I mean, the NFC East still isn't good. Hang on 1 second, guys. All right. Anyways, yeah, they're the NFC East of this year, and AFC West is fire as hell, and NFC West is fire as hell. I mean, the West, man, West Coast has so many good games, and it's weird that I say West Coast. Yeah, the Broncos are in Denver, Chiefs are in Kansas City. So yeah, I mean, not really the West Coast, but yeah, why the hell are the Chiefs in? They're in Kansas. They're in Kansas. My God. That's okay. I don't. They could honestly be in the AFC South. The Chiefs could be in either of the South divisions and either of the West, and people would be fine with it, I think. But yeah, so two good divisions here, and I think the Colts have a real shot. Here we got Browns Vikings. I predicted the Browns would win 34-31. They won 14-7. So it's a bit like, what was that game last year that was so low scoring? Was it Browns versus Raiders? Hold up. It was like 16-6, wasn't it? Yeah, 16-6. I mean, that was such a shitty game, and the Browns repeated it. Battle of the defenses. Browns defense looks really good. I have them on my fantasy team. Dude, I have the Rams defense and the Browns defense. Man, I'm good. But yeah, the defense looks really good. The Vikings defense made a stand. They looked really good. And I mean, honestly, I just don't know. I don't get the hype about OBJ. Odell Beckham had one good season in 2014. Or 2014, my God. Like 2016. And he hasn't had a good season since then. He hasn't. He's just looked washed. And without Jarvis Landry, Baker Mayfield is trash. He's not good. And he doesn't have Jarvis Landry for several weeks. So I don't know what's going on with this offense. They still won. It was a very ugly win. The defense is carrying this team on its back. And I really do not know. I don't know. I don't know what they're going to be able to do from here, because their offense just desperately needs to be better. Just needs to be better. And I don't know you look at the AFC North, you got 2-star QBs in Joe Burrow and Lamar Jackson. Then you got Baker Mayfield and Ben Roethlisberger, who's can't even finish this season. So, I mean, there's between the Ravens and the Bengals, there's competition for good QBs. And I don't know if, the Browns have everything. They have good defense, good coaching, great offensive line. It's just Baker Mayfield he's good. I've always vouched for Baker Mayfield, but he's I can't vouch for him anymore. He doesn't, without Jarvis Landry, he's not a good QB. And that's just that. Let's move on before I get too heated about Baker Mayfield. Washington versus Falcons. The Washington Wild Cards won 34-30. I predicted they would win 27-20. So Washington looked good. I love my man Taylor Heineke. I think he's really awesome. And he played really well. He looked really good. The Washington's defense is such a disappointment from last year, but their offense played really well. Had 2 touchdowns in the last few minutes, and it was just a really, really good game to watch. I loved it. Washington's offense is good. Taylor Heineke is carrying this team, and their defense sucks compared to last year. It really sucks. It's really not good at all. And the Falcons looked good too. I mean, their offense getting some life. Of course, their defense has never been existent, but their offense, I mean, Cordero Patterson looked good. He looked really good. He scored multiple TDs, and it was just a really fun game to watch. This was one of the games of the week. I think overall the game of the week was Cardinals Rams. But of course the NFL made it the Buccaneers Patriots because I don't know for some reason, but for me it was the Cardinals Rams or the Cowboys Panthers. Those were 2 really fun teams to watch. Moving on, we got Texans Bills. I predicted the Bills would win 48-21. They won 40-0. Yeah, I mean, there's not much to say here. Texans are bad on all aspects. They're firing on 0 cylinders. And the Bills are really good. Bills are really good. They're, yeah, their offense is great. Their defense is great. And, I mean, the Texans looked like they were going to have an early lead out the jump, and then they went for it and didn't get it, and then they were nowhere close for the rest of the game. But, yeah, the Texans' offense is washed. Their defense is washed. And the Bills are the best team in the NFL right now, in my opinion. Everyone's saying that it's the Cardinals. They're 4-0. Well, actually, the Bills should be 4-0. They're the best team in the division, in the league. Yes, they lost to the Steelers, but look at Week 1. No one looked normal in Week 1. No team looked normal in Week 1. You know, it's very... I mean, the Packers got destroyed. Let's go back to Week 1, shall we? Shall we? Okay. Bills lost, right? Okay. The Dolphins beat the Patriots, which is... Ravens lost. Vikings lost. Okay. I mean, the Broncos winning, we knew that was going to happen, but, I mean, really, you know. And then the Saints blew out the Packers. I mean, this was Week 1. You don't know what's going on. And, I mean, to hold that against them, I mean, yeah, it's the record. It's holding them against them. Themselves against themselves. But, I mean, I don't think we really focused on that game because that was Week 1, and the Bills are just, they've clearly come back from that. You cannot say that the Bills last week and the week before are the same team that they were in Week 1. They vastly improved, you know. And I guess against the Chiefs this week, we're going to have to see. 'Cause, I mean, they're going to do great. They're going to do great. I believe in them. I believe in the Bills here to win. Then we got Giants-Saints. I predicted the Saints would win 31-7. The Giants won 21-21. The Giants won 27-21 in overtime. And Daniel Jones looks like a QB this year. He finally did it. He finally fucking did it. Daniel Jones looks like a QB this year. I love it. The Saints defense does not look like a defense this year, allowing Daniel Jones to actually be a QB this year. I think the Saints are just doing this flip-flop thing. They're going to blow out the Packers, then they're going to get blown out by the Panthers, then they're going to blow out the Patriots, and then they're going to lose in overtime to the winless Giants. So next week, they should 100% win, but, you know. Yeah, I don't know. We will have to see. I don't know. I didn't think the Saints would flip-flop like this. If we're thinking about it, they take on the Seahawks in Week 7, which means they're going to beat the Seahawks. So I don't like this idea of... Yeah, I don't like that. Wow, the Seahawks have the Rams. We have the Rams Thursday Night Football, and then we have a long week, and then take on the Steelers on Sunday Night Football, and then we take on the Saints. Wow, we got a good couple games. This is gonna be good. And then we take on the Saints for Monday. But I'm yawning a lot. Monday. So we have Thursday Night Football against the Rams, then a long week. Sunday Night Football against the Steelers, then another long week, and then Monday Night Football against the Saints. This is awesome. Wow, we are awesome. Here we have the Jaguars, right? Yeah, here we have the Jaguars. So that one's not really a great game. And then here's our bye week, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I memorized the entire schedule here. Then here we have, Packers, and then the following week, then we got Texans, right? Texans. Oh, we got Cardinals. Oh, Packers and Cardinals, and then football team. When do we have the Texans? What the hell? Wow, okay, and then we host the 49ers. When the hell do we have Texans? Oh. Okay, that's weird that I didn't know that. Anyway, yeah, I don't know what's going on with the Saints, but they are. Who do they have next week? The Saints have Washington. Yep. Alright, well, we'll talk about that when we talk about it. It's time for me to flip the page anyways. So, Chiefs-Eagles. Wow, I predicted the Chiefs would win 24-14. They won 42-30. Everyone saying that Tyreek Hill was a bust this year for fantasy is an idiot. I'm glad I picked him up. I picked... I actually just traded for him. I didn't have him this past week. I just traded for him because this dude had Tyreek on his bench because he thought he wasn't going to be good. And I'll show you here. Oh my god, it was so funny. The funny thing is, I have 2 running backs. I don't have any on my bench. And they're Aaron Jones and Josh Jacobs, who are both questionable. Of course, they're both going to play, but still seeing that questionable on there is not good. But yeah, this guy thought that Tyreek Hill was going to be trash. So I traded him Antonio Brown for Tyreek Hill. Oh man, that's awesome. He's just an idiot. Okay. Let's look at my fantasy team. What do y'all think? So this is my starting lineup for this. Let me make sure we're running smooth. Zach Wilson, elite. Anyways, that's really questionable. I just want to make sure we're rolling here. So we got my fantasy team. This is starting for this week. I got Kirk Cousins, Aaron Jones, Josh Jacobs, Tyler Lockett, Tyreek Hill, Travis Kelce, Robbie Anderson, the Browns defense, and Jason Myers. And on the bench, I have Pat Mahomes. I put Pat Mahomes there because we're going against the number one Buffalo defense. Of course, they're number one because they haven't faced good teams, but they have a really good defense, and I don't think Patrick Mahomes is going to do anything. Kirk Cousins has been great this year. Then I got the Rams defense there against Seattle. I know Seattle is kind of shaky, so I could put the Rams defense. I don't know. I feel better about having the Browns defense against the Chargers than Rams defense. Then I have Mike Williams on my bench. I have Robert Tonyan. Then I got Younghoe Koo, because of course. Got Van Jefferson for the Rams, and then I got Jarvis Landry on injured reserve. So, overall, I think I have a pretty good team. I mean, I wish I had like a better I wish I had a better running back than Josh Jacobs, but yeah. I don't know, man. Let's actually see. I mean, who do we got available for running backs? Oh yeah, we got no one. Running backs, the number one running back here is Damian Williams. And then Zach Moss. J.D. McKissick. We got Mark Ingram. David Johnson. Malcolm Brown. Ty Johnson. I mean, who is going to... Jeremy McNichols. Ronald Jones. Who is going to pick these? Le'Veon Bell. God, Le'Veon Bell. Why would Le'Veon Bell? Trey Sermon. Who would ever pick these? I mean, they're not Alexander Madison. Kyle Juszczyk. Ooh, Larry Roundtree. He's a good one. Samaje Perine. Okay. Anyways. So, yeah, Chiefs-Eagles games, game. Chiefs offense is really good. Their defense is, we've been saying this all season, their defense is not good. We know this. Hopefully they can improve it. I mean, Ty Matthew is just, he doesn't have 6 picks yet on the season, and I don't know why. At least 6. He doesn't, which is disappointing. Yeah, the Eagles were keeping it with the Chiefs this game. They were keeping it close until the end, and the Chiefs just blew away with that win. Panthers-Cowboys, speaking of keeping it with the other team and then losing by a long shot, I predicted the Panthers would win 31-30. Cowboys won 36-28. Now, this should have been a Panthers win here. I'm convinced this still was a Panthers win. No, it wasn't. But the Panthers should have won this game. They were up 14-13, and then the Cowboys jumped ahead 36-14. So, yeah, the Panthers defense kind of let the Cowboys, they kind of let themselves down. And me, because I don't know what the hell happened. They were up 14-13. Then the Cowboys just dropped 20 points on them, you know? And I just don't even know how that can happen. Of course, the Panthers came back and scored 2 more touchdowns to make it a close game, but the game was already out of hand at that point, so there was nothing they could really do. Sam Darnold looks good. Their offense looks really good. They kind of got caught up by this Cowboys' amazing defense here. How do we feel about them releasing Jaylon Smith? I like it. I think he took up a lot of cap space. They have Keanu Neal, they have Van Der Esch, and they have Micah Parsons. So do they really need Jaylon Smith? And the thing with Jaylon Smith is the Packers picked him up, by the way. Are the Packers getting back Jair Alexander? That's something I'm going to look into. Alexander injury update. Season-ending injury. Oh, wow. Surgery. Oh, wow. This would be bad. Okay, we know he's going to be out against the Bengals. Let's look. Jair Alexander. I just want to see the injury. I didn't watch the injury. Did something happen? Like, Well, here we go. We gotta watch it, right? Hawk talk. Okay.
They're gonna throw it, Jim. What a call. Out of the backfield, they're on him.
Oh.
He's not down yet. Now he is.
Oh, that's bad. Oh, that is bad. That is very bad. Oh, wow.
Throw it, Jim.
He led with his shoulder there.
Out of the backfield, they're on him. Oh, he's not.
That was a severe tear. Yeah, that's bad. He tore something there. Wow, that is bad. Wow. Oh man, that is awful. Oh wow. Wow, it's heartbreaking. Yeah, that is bad. Wow. I did not know it was going to be that bad. You could see how in pain this man was. That was not good. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, Packers getting Jaylon Smith, that's a W for them, and I think it's a W for the Cowboys to let Jaylon Smith go. He didn't really fit with their defensive system anyways. He was more of a hype man. He didn't really do anything well. I didn't see him doing anything well this year, and he was just kind of like a backup, and I don't even think they need him now. So I think good move by the Cowboys, good move by the Packers picking him up. Let's talk about Stephon Gilmore to the Panthers. Now that was very good pickup for the Panthers. Panthers gave up a 2023 sixth round pick for Stephon Gilmore. Panthers did really well on that. Panthers improving their already great defense, and I don't know what the Patriots are doing. I don't know too much about it. It's probably Bill Belichick. I believe in this man. He probably has good reasoning, but I don't know why they would do that. I mean, all right. Sorry, my eardrums are currently popping, so I need to not have them pop. Okay. All right, we're good. Then we got Seahawks at 49ers. Seahawks, both teams in the first half just looked awful. The Seahawks in the first half, what were they doing? Their defense was actually all right, but the offense couldn't move the ball. And then in the second half, the Seahawks picked it up. They started to look really good. And honestly, this game, the score looked a lot close. Makes it look a lot closer than the game actually was. That 6 of those points was only scored because one person was not covering who they were supposed to be. There was such big blown coverage, but yeah, that shouldn't have happened. And it was on third down, so we should have stopped them there. And the other touchdown was scored with a minute and 40 seconds left. So yeah, the game was really not as close as the score makes it out to be. And I mean, Seahawks against the Rams this week and 49ers against the Cardinals, they're both screwed. Then I predicted that the 49ers would win 28-27. The Seahawks won 28-21. Just gonna throw it out. We got Cardinals Rams. I predicted the Rams would win 34-24. The Cardinals won 37-20. And the Cardinals look amazing. Kyler Murray he's MVP status. But he is MVP status. He is really good. The way he could just scramble in the pocket, it still amazes me after all this time. And I mean, the Cardinals are the most fun team to watch right now. They're so much fun to watch. And the Rams, you could tell 2 series in that the Rams were not going to win that game. They did not look good. Their defense didn't look good. Matt Stafford didn't look good. But that's okay. The Rams can have a bad game. That's normal for teams to have a bad game. Just like the Panthers played a bad game here. Just like the Chiefs had played some bad games. The Packers played a bad game in week 1. Yeah, but I think the Rams are still contenders. Obviously, I'm not going to drop the Rams 8 spots on my power rankings because they lost to the Cardinals. And I'm not going to bump the Cardinals up to number 1 because they beat my previous number 1s. But, I think this just really let us know. Also, it's a divisional game, so those are always crazy. So this, But people, I've been seeing everyone putting the Cardinals at number 1 on their power rankings, and that's just not it. That's not it at all. I'm going to give you my top 10 power rankings right here. I'm going to go number 1, I go Bills. Bills are an amazing team. They're just... Yeah, Bills are just... I don't have to explain myself. Going Bills at number 1. Then we got number 2, I'm giving you the Cardinals. Not at number 1. I get they're undefeated. People focus too much on the record as opposed to the actual team. So I'm giving them a number 2 spot, the Cardinals here. Okay. Then we got number 3. That is where I'm going to place the Rams. I think the Rams are a complete team. I've been seeing people drop them down to like 9, which is not it. I'm giving the Rams a 3. Number 4, I'm putting the Ravens. The Ravens are a very good team. They got Lamar Jackson. I mean, they're just a very good, complete team here. Number 5, I'm putting the Buccaneers. Buccaneers are very good. I'm not even going to explain myself. Okay, then we got number 6, I'm going with the Chiefs. Number 7, I got the Browns. I mean, I think that's reasonable. I think that's all right. Okay. That was number 7. I put the Browns, right? Yeah. Then we got number 8. I'm putting the Dallas Cowboys. I think the Dallas Cowboys are an amazing team. I really like what they're doing. Then we got number 9. I'm putting the LA Chargers. LA Chargers are a really good team here. They're just, oh man, they're fantastic. Number 10, I'm putting the Packers. I don't think they're as good as everyone is making them out to be. I think they're going to make the playoffs. I think they could win their division, but I don't think they're as good. I don't think they're better than the Chargers. I don't think they're better than the Cowboys. I think all of the other teams, the 9 teams that I listed, will beat the Packers any day. So yeah, I mean, honestly, Rams, Cardinals, Bills, Browns, Chiefs, Bucks, Cowboys, and Chargers and Ravens, they could all annihilate the Packers. So yeah, okay. Well, that's my top 10. Gotten a little bit of a rant there, a little bit sidetracked. And then moving down, I'd have to go number 11. I'd put the Hawks, right? And then number 12, I'm going with the Panthers. 13, 49ers. 14, Raiders. 15, Broncos. I'm stopping it there. 16, Vikings. Okay, let's... Anyway, so then we go over here to Steelers, Packers. Packers played well. They didn't play as well as I thought they were going to. Steelers need a new QB. They just need a new they need a new QB. Did they win 27-10? Steelers score. Steelers score. 27-17. Okay, that's what I thought. Just had to make sure. Sorry, I have to respond to all of my sex, please. Anyways, yo, what do y'all think of Squid Game? Anyway, we got Steelers, Packers. Yeah, Ben Roethlisberger is washed in their offense. I think it's the worst offense in the NFL, honestly. But, that's just me. Ravens, Broncos. I mean, I don't even think they could beat the Jaguars at this point. Okay. Ravens, Broncos. I think the Broncos had a real shot to win. That's why I put the Ravens winning at 24-21, because I thought the Broncos were going to make it a close game. But then they scored the first 7 points of the game. They were up 7-0. Teddy Bridgewater got hurt, which should have been a penalty. Teddy Bridgewater got hurt, and then I don't trust Drew Lock to do anything from there, and he didn't. So honestly, if we're talking my power rankings with Teddy Bridgewater, that's where I put the Broncos. With Drew Lock, I put the Broncos at maybe a 27 or 28. I don't think they're good with Drew Lock. Maybe that's a little bit low, but you get what I'm saying. Maybe like a 24. But yeah, I don't like Drew Lock, and if Teddy Bridgewater can get back, he's not going to be back for a few weeks, I don't think. So, I mean, the Broncos were going to beat the Steelers next week, and now they're without Teddy Bridgewater. Let's look. Broncos odds. For the Steelers, exactly. I mean, against the Broncos defense, I think the Broncos will definitely have a pick six against Ben. But yeah, Bucks, Pats. Tom Brady had a really bad game. Tom Brady is so overrated and overhyped, and I don't get it. He is the most overrated player in all of the NFL. Because here's the thing, when he was in New England, every single game he's like, yeah, he's the best quarterback of all time because he can play in this rain and it doesn't affect him. But then he plays a really shitty game and everyone is using the excuse, oh, well, he went and it was rainy, so of course he's going to play a bad game. I thought that's why you liked him. I thought that was one of the main reasons why. Huh? Like, what is that? What is that? That pisses me off so much. What is that? You say for 20 years, he's so great. No other player can play in weather like this week after week and be that good. Then he comes up to New England, plays terribly. Oh yeah, well, it was rainy, so any quarterback in the rain is going to play like that. Mac Jones played 3 times better, and he's been there for 4 weeks. So, I'm not sure about that. I think Tom Brady just had a bad game. It's okay. Everyone does. Russell Wilson has bad games. Aaron Rodgers has bad games. Pat Mahomes has bad games. Tom Brady can have 1 or 2 or 17 bad games and still be a top 10 quarterback. Okay? They don't need to justify him playing poorly for 1 game. They don't. They don't at all. I don't get why. I don't. I was wrong here. I put the score wrong. I said the Buccaneers won 17-16. They won 19-17. I get worked up over Tom Brady stands. Anyways, Raiders versus Chargers. I predicted the Chargers would win 34-20. They won 28-14. So I predicted they'd win by 14 points, and they did. So I was right about that. Yeah, the Chargers offense looked really good. They went up to an early 21-0 lead. Then the Raiders, after halftime, it was similar to the Cowboys-Panthers game, except not. This one was more stretched out. Then after halftime, Raiders win, and then they scored 2 unanswered touchdowns, so then the score was only 21-14. And they had the ball again. They drove it down the field, missed a field goal, and from there it was all Chargers. Chargers scored another touchdown and then intercepted Derek Carr, and the game was over. I don't get why there was a lightning delay in a roofed stadium, but whatever. Chargers are a really good team. Raiders are a really good team. Chargers, best team in the league currently, because if you look, Chargers, not the best team in the league, but they're the best team in the league, you know what I'm saying? Alright, let me grab another A&W root beer. A&W root beer. Root beer. I like to swish it around like mouthwash. Let's go into my predictions for this week. So we got Rams versus Seahawks. This is in Seattle. It could be a little bit wonky. I think it's going to be very close, but I don't think Sean McVay is going to lose 2 in a row. I think the Rams are going to come up. I'm going to have the Rams winning this one 24-17. But I think the Seahawks are going to make it a competition here in Seattle. Then we got Jets versus, oh my balls. We got Jets versus Falcons. Here we go. Jets looked good last week. Falcons have looked good in multiple games. I'm going with the Falcons to win this one. But honestly, I would pick the Jets, but I'm feeling that the Jets are probably favored, right? New York Jets odds. Falcons are favored by 3 points. Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to go with the Falcons winning it. I'm going to go with a 24-17 win. Same score as the Hawks game. Who cares? Patriots-Texans. Now, last year, the Texans beat the Patriots. I think the Patriots are going to blow out the Texans. I think the Patriots are going to win this game. I think they're going to do very well. I think they'll win about I'm going to say Mac Jones puts up 27 points. And then we're going to have the Texans scoring 13 points, so similar to the Saints-Patriots game. We're going to move on to the Lions-Vikings game. I think personally, for this game, I think the Vikings are going to win this one. They're at home. And anyways, so throw me a freaking bone here. Okay, so I'm going to go with the Vikings to win this one. I think they're just at home, and I think they look very good. This year, I think they're better than their 1-3 record, and the Lions are actually, I put the Lions at 1-3.
God damn, what is the matter with me? What is the matter with me? What is the matter with me? What is the matter with me?
Anyways, so wait, what? Why is this after like the already what actually did happen? Because that's not supposed to be right. I'm supposed to keep them as not the current standings. Anyway,
Sure, I'm gonna have to
so I'm gonna go with the Vikings win this one. Where are the Vikings? Here we go. Got the Vikings winning this one. A whopping 28-24. Alright, then we got Eagles-Panthers. This is going to be a Panthers win here. Panthers defense is better. Panthers offense is better. So I'm going with the Panthers win this 31-27. It's going to be a close one, though. Okay. Then we got Saints versus Washington. I'm actually going to go with a Washington win here. Although I know it's the Saints' week to win. I'm going to go with Taylor Heineke stepping up. I'm going to go with Taylor Heineke scoring 21-20 in a good win against the Saints. Titans, Jaguars. I'm going to go with the Titans to win this one in Jacksonville. Will they have Julio Jones and A.J. Brown back? That is questionable, but I don't think it matters because I am going to have the Titans win 24-21 against the Jaguars. Dolphins, Buccaneers. This one, two Florida teams, so home field advantage doesn't really matter. I'm going to go with the Buccaneers win here, 38-20. We got Packers-Bengals. I think the Bengals are going to keep this a very close game. I think the Packers are going to win, but not by much. I think Packers win 34-31. I think this is a good game. Two really good elite offenses. Broncos-Steelers. I'm still having the Broncos win. Even though Teddy Bridgewater is out, I think their defense will step up against the worst offense in the league. So I'm going to have the Broncos win 17-14. Bears versus Raiders. This is going to be a Raiders win. I don't trust the Bears, and the Raiders pass rush is going to demolish them. Raiders win 28-10. Browns Chargers. Now this one may come as a surprise. I'm going to have the Chargers win this one. What are the odds? Browns odds. Oh, the Chargers are favored? Oh, wow. I feel like such an asshole now. Oh, man. That's unfortunate. Anyway, so yeah, I'm going to go with the Chargers winning this one. I think everyone else is predicting that the Browns will win. But the Chargers, I think their offense is more elite, and the other defense isn't more elite, but I just think their offense will be able to outscore. I'm going to go with the Chargers win 28-27. Very close. Giants, Cowboys. This one is going to be a Cowboys win. They don't lose to the Giants. They don't do that. So I got the Cowboys winning this one. A whopping 29-19. It said my battery is low, so I got to hop off soon, but that's fine. We only have 3 games left. Anyways, so we got 49ers Cardinals. This one is going to be a Cardinals win here. The 49ers have a good defense. Cardinals defense is better. 49ers have a good offense, especially with Trey Lance. Cardinals offense is better. Cardinals win 38-21 here. Then we got Bills Chiefs. I'm giving the Bills a win here. Bills win. Here we go. You guys aren't going to like this. Bills win 27-13. Don't even give them a chance. Don't even give them a chance. It's like not even a close game at all. Not even close. It's the exact score I have for the Patriots-Texans game. We got Colts Ravens. Ravens in Baltimore. I'm going to have the Ravens winning this one. Defensive game here. Well, defensive versus offensive game. I got the Ravens winning this one. I think. Yeah. Ravens win 42-21. Monday Night Football. There we go. Those are my picks. And maybe y'all will like them. Maybe y'all won't. But that is okay. I do not care if y'all like them or if y'all don't like them. Because those are my picks. So I will see you all next week to tell you how wrong I was. Preferably, it's going to be like probably a 6-10 or a 7-9. But I'll let y'all know next week. So see y'all.